Congratulations to Cal State Fullerton on a great year. Such a great program. And I grew up coaching down here. I was the coach at Long Beach City College for 3 years. I was a coach at Oxnard College. Before that, I played for Dave Snow. I played for George Horton in Fairbanks, Alaska when I was a player at UCLA. So I know what this program's about. And when I got hired 9 years ago at the University of Washington, we talked about trying to bring a type of baseball that Cal State Fullerton plays to the Pac-12. We knew we were a little bit behind physically based on where the program was when I got the job. So, we did our best to find guys who never quit, who play hard, who like to play in one-run games and aren't afraid to be at the plate with the game on the line or come out of the bullpen with the game on the line. And so I'm just saying it's a tribute to Cal State Fullerton. We have a lot of respect for them, and obviously I'm thrilled for our guys. I'm thrilled for the University of Washington. It's been a long time coming, and I'm really proud of my guys.
Coach, last night you told us,
Kaiser, so what was it like out there for you to get the game-winning sacrifice fly and you guys took a World Series for the first time?
I just knew I had to go up there swinging, like my coach said. He just told me before the game, or before that bat, just to go up swinging and take hacks and just put it in.
Nick Kahle.
What was going through your mind as you hit it, knowing that was going to do the trick?
I just knew I had to put it in play, put the ball in play, not even score it up, just put it in play, and that's what I did.
Kaiser, when you were watching Conine from the dugout in between at-bats, what did you see from him that you could pick up and use on the at-bat at the 10th?
So before that bat, I just, like I did in the ninth, I told myself I was just need to flush whatever's happening right now and focus on the present and do what I need to do.
Joe. Yeah, Coach, last night you told us this game was going to come down to the last inning. It's going to be one play, a big hit. It's like you saw it. So what's it mean to win a game like this for you guys?
We were talking after the game in the fall before school even starts, and our guys show up for us to kind of lay the groundwork. We have early meetings in the morning, and we walk in, and I say good morning, and that's their prompt for them to say Omaha. They say that as a group, and that is for us to flip the switch, and we get ready to go to work. We also talked about early on that this thing's going to come down to the last day, to the last game, to the last inning. It typically does, and that's what we were preparing for. We talked about trying to be prepared to be in a one-run game, and I have so much confidence in Joe DeMers, and he had thrown such a great game. That was my fault. I should have got him out of the game. He was probably running on fumes, but I believe in Joe so much, and I wanted him to to finish it, and thankfully our guys have that mentality. They never quit. They came back and found a way to get some runs up on the board.
Joe, your command was so good for 8 innings. They didn't do anything against you. Then you got in the ninth. Did the ninth feel any different at all?
Yeah, I was a little tired, a little beat up, but like you said, he trusts me to finish the game off, and usually I do. This one was just got away from me, but I was still hitting spots in the ninth. Maybe not throwing as hard, but they got a couple good hits and put some good swings on the ball as well.
Joe, is this the first time you've started a game 2 days after a one-inning release did?
No, I've done it a few times in my career.
How do you prepare for something like that? How do you prepare to start 2 days after throwing in the league?
Just treat it like it's a regular day. Nothing special. Just keep doing my routine as I do as a starter. And yeah.
Do you make any adjustments in that routine because of the circumstance?
Nope. Just keep the same mentality, same routine.
Nick, you had obviously been an excellent player at Chaminade and had, I would assume, a lot of recruiting interest. When you chose Washington, how much did you envision that they liked this, and what went into that decision at the time?
The decision going to Washington, the coaching staff had a big deal with that. I really liked all the guys on the staff, so I trusted them with developing me more, just their style of play. And then to be in a spot like this, I mean, yeah, that's what you dream of, going to school. And to have the opportunity was really fun out there, and get to continue this season, which makes it better.
Kaiser, going into the ninth inning, was there anything said in the dugouts, the bottom of the ninth? Would you guys giving up the lead? How were you guys able to kind of turn it around, emotionally as well in the dugout?
After the ninth, Jordan Jones brought us all together. He's a guy with very few words, like emotions, and he just told us we've been grinding this whole year for us to come down to this right now. We've been grinding, and we need to pull together, and we all did. We all bought into the process.
Nick, you guys have a pretty exuberant dugout. How much did that keep you guys going emotionally during this game? And really also.
I mean, that keeps us in the game all the time. Those guys have been great for the past, I don't know how long. And I think that's really helped our momentum throughout the season in the last half of the year with those guys in the dugout. Every game, no matter what the score is, just knowing that you have guys behind you that are rooting you on and care about what's going on with you.
Keeping on Nick and Joe, what was most effective for you today in terms of pitching?
I would say the 2-seam fastball. Yeah, it was running a lot, and lefties, throwing it inside the lefties was huge for us.
Yeah, I'd just say locating with the fastball and using his fastball to get outs, to get early outs too. I mean, the game was really going fast. I thought I looked up and it was like the fifth inning already. Yeah, just the command of the fastball really was a key point for me.
Coach, I was asking one of your administrators how long the program's been at Washington. He told me 1901. So this is your first trip on the College World Series. When will it sink in, and what does it mean to your program?
When my athletic director standing back here, along with my sports supervisor, and when we were scheduled to head to South Carolina for the postseason, we had some crazy travel issues with the NCAA, and because Jen Cohen wants to win a national championship, she stepped up to the plate and chartered to Coastal Carolina, and we had to stop to fuel. And where did we stop? We stopped in Omaha, Nebraska, and the plane stopped. He sat there and said, "Hey, how great would it be if we get to come back?" So for us, I would never use the word destiny because that implies all kinds of crazy things. But this has been a work in progress. So many people have stepped up and helped us get to where we are. I'm just proud to be the coach of the University of Washington. I'm proud to be the coach of the 35 guys you saw this weekend. We've got a good thing going, and I think maybe Kaiser said it. The greatest thing the guys were saying after the game is, "Hey, we still get to play. We get to be together for a little while longer before some guys go off to pro ball, some guys go off and get jobs." We have 5 graduates in our program, so the fact that we get to keep playing is a really neat thing. We get a chance to win a national championship, and that's why we're going.
Can the players weigh in on taking this program to a place they've never been?
I mean, yeah, that's why we came here. We wanted to make history, and we had the right group of guys to do it. And this is what we talked about from the beginning of fall is Omaha. So to see all our hard work pays off, man, it's really something special.
Any other questions?
Coach, just the maturity of being able to shake off what happened in the ninth, which could have been pretty traumatic. What was your view?
Yeah, I mean, I would ask you to take a second and think about something you've had in the palm of your hand, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you twice in a half an hour. So we have a 2-run lead, we lose it, and we don't just lose the lead. We're down by a run coming in. Find a way to tie it, 2 outs in the 10th, and the ball goes over the fence. And I'm sorry, I've been doing this for 30 years. There are a lot of teams that would have been done at that point in time. A lot of teams would have got up on the rail and yeah, and let's go. But our guys, I mean, they're unbelievable that way. They're really unbelievable. That's our biggest skill is our toughness, and I'm proud of that because that has to show up every day, and these guys have cultivated that because they know how important it is. Just Levi Jordan being able to get a bunt down in the last inning, and a guy's got to pick that thing up and make a tough throw to first base, and that changes the course of the game. And I mean, we spend a lot of time doing that. We spend a lot of time on the bunting square off the machine, putting a bunt down for moments like this. So I don't know if you could ask a group to do anything more than unbelievable.
Coach, what do you think it says about the Pac-12 to put two teams in the College World Series when didn't get a ton of respect this season?
I mean, you really want to get me started on that? The whole issue with the West Coast is they need to take a look at that in terms of the selection process, and we have some challenges out here at the RPI because of travel in the Northwest, etc. And I'm tired of our conference being, in my opinion, disrespected. I thought Berkeley should have been in this thing. I thought University of Arizona should have been in this thing. So hopefully, if one good thing can happen out of this is that somebody with an RPI like ours gets to the College World Series. That's got to force some people to take a really hard look at that and the equity involved in it.